Ooh, it's cold in here. I don't know if I should say this, but I had a drug and alcohol addiction. But I've been sober 15 years now. And the thing of it is, everybody thought once I lost my son, I would go back. I can't go back because that's something my son used to say to me every day. Mom, I'm so proud of you. I don't look at it as something bad. I look at whatever's going on in my life at that point. There's a lesson in everything that goes on in a person's life. I try to find the lesson in it first. And then I don't look at it as, dang, why did that happen? What was the lesson in that? And I just held on to that.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
My name is Yvette Daly, and I'm the mother of James Little, who was murdered in White Center on May 7, 2017. And I'm just looking for justice for my son at this point.
Within hours, the name of Billy D. Williams was given to us as a likely suspect. My name is Mike Mellis. In 2017, I was a detective with the King County Sheriff's Office Major Crimes Unit.
What was the date of this incident?
So this incident for the Sheriff's Office really started May 6th, 2017. It was a Saturday night. It was spring. The weather wasn't perfect, but it wasn't raining. It was a birthday party at a local bar in the heart of White Center, a place that was called Paradise. It was a very popular place. This is the old bar right here. So the birthday party was happening at this facility here. It was called Paradise Bar at the time. The fight between several women, it started inside. They moved it outside onto this sidewalk area here. Patrons were parked all up and down this street. Our suspect ends up getting out of a car in this parking lot and eventually walks across the street in front of where that pink building is now. So Mr. Little crosses the street from the Paradise and ends up very quickly, just briefly interacting with a woman standing by a car. As soon as he plants his feet here, it wasn't an accident, it wasn't an accidental discharge, it was a point and shoot.
We were all sleeping, me and my daughter and my son-in-law got the call, said that he had been shot, and I just started screaming, call 911, call 911, and the guy was like, calm down, we can't call 911. And I don't know, all I remember is I was in my car and I was there, but they didn't let us see him because he was already covered up in the street, and the tape was already up.
Within a very short time period, before even all the detectives arrived, James Little's family arrived. His mother, Yvette, was present. His two sisters, Monique and Lucretia, arrived. Emotions are off the charts. I mean, these are upset people having to be kept away from a crime scene where their family member is on the ground, deceased. Initially, it looked like a single shot killed this individual. When we first arrived, we didn't really know. We didn't have anybody with a direct witness account saying it was a rifle or it was a handgun or something, but those things clearly came up later when we looked at the surveillance video that was all over the neighborhood.
Detectives say surveillance videos recorded Billy Dwayne Williams arriving at the Paradise Bar that night in May of 2017. Eventually he left, and there's more video as he goes to the Roxbury Lanes and Casino.
And there's our suspect in full glory right there. He's unmistakable. And then really at the end of the video, it's just a matter of tracking him the rest of the way across the street until he interacts with Mr. Little. And there's no interaction with them, there's no argument, there's seemingly no words being exchanged. And immediately, Mr. Williams shoots him in the head and runs away. And then this is the last image we have of Billy Williams at all. And here we are almost 8 years, or about 8 years later, and we still haven't seen him.
Investigators say they identified Williams early on, but have served search warrant after search warrant and keep coming up empty.
Investigators believe Williams and Little knew each other before the shooting. They had common friends, ran in the same circles. Williams had a criminal history with a conviction for burglary. Investigators believe his network with connections to Washington, Oregon, and the Midwest, that network may have helped him slip away and stay hidden all these years later.
He had his ups and downs in life. He was turning his life around. He has 2 sisters. He was a great uncle. He loved kids. He loved doing stuff, doing barbecues, making sure family and friends were all there. It brings a lot of heartache, sadness. I mean, some days I just break down and cry and scream in this house. And then I get mad, then I get angry, then I get sad, and it's just that roller coaster.
So besides the teams that are doing the evidence, collecting video, doing witness interviews, we have a separate team that's literally physically looking for our named suspect. That started with the first 24 hours of this case. And unfortunately, it's lasted all the way until today. How he's evaded capture this long is his story to tell, but it's time to end that story.
This is the 7th Christmas and Thanksgiving without my son, and it's not fair that you get to celebrate, Billy, and my son does not. My son deserves justice. So if anybody knows where Billy D. Williams is, please have him turn himself in.